Juggernaut Collectibles here for an action figure review. Today we are looking at a knockoff action figure, the Marvel Legends Juggernaut. The figure came in a mailer plastic bag without a box. It is protected by a very thick, air-filled transparent bag. Here we have Juggernaut inside the packaging. Removing it, the figure is given additional cushion with a thin bubble wrap like plastic. He comes in a sealed, transparent bag, as you can see here. Here we can see in his plastic bag it says the Juggernaut with a trademark and also the Marvel logo with a trademark as well, marvel.com. It's made out in China and some warnings, and it says it's from Diamond Comic Distributors, which distributes the comics. So here we have the rest of his accessories. So first up, we have the open palm hand. The paintwork on this one is good, as it looks exactly the same as the original one from the 2-pack with Colossus. The fingernails are not that painted, but it's still a good sculpt. Next, we have the fisted hands. As you can see here, it's still pretty good in terms of how it is painted. Next, we have the unmasked head of Kane Marco. You can see his eyes are swollen, his lip is swollen. It's really good with shading and on the head as well. It's really hard to tell that it's not the original one, or it's really hard to say it's a knockoff. Here we have Juggernaut himself. In terms of the color, it is pretty much close to the color of the Marvel Legends one. In terms of the belt, it's similar to the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure. In terms of the back, it has a butterfly joint, as you can see here. Because this uses the Hulk 80 years body mold, you can see this, the torn jeans. He's wearing jeans, as you can see. Juggernaut is 22 centimeters or 8.7 inch tall. Here we have some series of Marvel Legends size comparison, beginning with Spider-Man Integrated Suit and Venom, Spider-Man 2099 and the Spider-Man Retro, Marvel Legends Maestro, and the Marvel Select Hulk, which is 7-inch scale. Next we have the Juggernaut Marvel Select, which is the 7-inch scale figure. You can see how massive he is. Here he is besides the Colossus Marvel Select, which again is another taller figure. You can see the difference between a 7-inch scale and a 6-inch scale, which the Juggernaut is. Since I don't have the Marvel Legends 80 Years Hulk, we have here Maestro, which shares the same body mold. As you can see, their body mold is exactly the same. The torn jeans, as you can see, the only difference in here in Juggernaut, it's painted, the flesh does not show. But the wrinkle in the jeans, it's all the same, as you can see. The body itself is exactly the same as well, but painted differently. With Maestro, it's all green. With Juggernaut, it's decorated with how his costume is supposed to be. In terms of the muscles, you can see the veins popping out is exactly the same. That makes this Juggernaut a little bit smaller than the 2-pack with Colossus, because it has the body of the Hulk. You can see here the butterfly wings, and there you go. It's exactly the same body mold, which is brilliant, by the way, because it gave this Juggernaut a butterfly wing. I reviewed the Maestro action figure. It's up in my channel as well. In terms of accessories, we have here 2 fisted hands, and here we have 2 open palm hands, as you can see. In order to replace the head, you can simply just pop it off. You can see inside, you can see the head. It uses the same lollipop double dumbbell joint which the Hulk uses. So it really gives you a lot of range in terms of movement, but it's hard with the helmeted head. With the unmasked head, you can see the benefit of having this one, but as you can see here, though, he doesn't have like a neck, so it doesn't actually give him the range that it's supposed to give it. As you can see, it's like he's always hunching down. Anyway, that's the posture of the Juggernaut, so I guess no problems here, as you can see. To tell the difference between the original one, these fake ones or the knockoff ones have these numbers embedded in. Here he is beside the original Juggernaut from the 2-pack wave. The teeth are exactly the same. I thought it was a defect, but apparently the Marvel Legends one did have the two top teeth sticking together. In terms of the torso, as you can see how different the muscles or the lines in the muscles shows. The lines on his lower torso is different from here. You can see here 2 lines, and on the other one there's about 3 lines on front. This one has a belt, which is similar to the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut and you can see here the texture of a jean, which is the jeans of the Hulk. So yeah, you can see there it's exactly different from the lower body in terms of costume, because this one has the jean part, and you can see there's a tear on this side here, which they just painted with the same color, the brown color, and he has pockets on the back, which is what the Hulk has. In terms of articulation, his head can look from side to side. He cannot look up that much. His arms can extend that far, as you can see. He can do a full 360 here, and with butterfly joints, he can stretch out his arms that far, like when he's doing the charging pose, which is really good. It really feels like it's the Juggernaut charging. He has a single jointed elbow, as you can see here, which is sufficient enough so that he can do a pose of running like this one, so that it's good enough. His hands can hinge forward and back. He can crunch forward like this. He can crunch backward that far, which is really good. He has a waist swivel right here. He has an upper thigh swivel. He can do a split, as you can see. He has double jointed knees, but since he's too muscular, it doesn't reach end to end. He can kick forward like that. And here we have the Juggernaut. This is a surprisingly good knockoff figure. Using the body mold of the 80 Years Hulk, this gave Juggernaut butterfly joints, which the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut did not have. It is really good that these people who created this decided to go to this route instead of just simply reusing the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. The big question for knockoff figures is in terms of its quality, whether the plastic that was used is durable enough to withstand years of use, and whether it will become brittle in the near future. I guess only time will tell. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hope you can share it to others. Please do like, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.